What's up, everybody? My name's Delta J, and welcome back to Minecraft Delta World. In the last episode, I went into the end again and looted a bunch of end cities before coming back here to end the episode. In this episode, I will be taking another step in my quest to getting the perfect armor by getting villagers and totally giving them fair pay. And then going into the nether to get some netherite. That's the plan. First order of business, however, is to pack up all of my stuff and get the actual heck out of here. Okay, I'm out. So let me just head over to where I originally dug down. Get a bucket of water first. Let me just get to where I was, and then I'm gonna mark this down. I guess Frostwalker is not the best thing to have on your boots right now. All right, so next order of business is we're gonna get back to the village because I've got a bunch of stuff there. I made it. So the next order of business is to do the bunch of stuff that I listed at the beginning of the video. But before we can do that, I need to turn this house right here into a suitable base of operations. And done. Okay. Well, this is what it is. We basically just made it like double wide. So yeah, this is the first base of operations. So, to the planning board. Okay, so to get netherite armor and tools, you need netherite ingots. And everybody knows that to get netherite ingots, you need 4 gold and 4 netherite scraps to get 1 netherite ingot. Now, as I mentioned before, I need full armor and full tools, excluding the spear because I'm not on that version yet. And that's what I want. All netherite, which means that I need a total of 9 netherite ingots. Now, doing some basic math, we know that 4 times 9 is 36. So we need 36 netherite scraps and 36 gold. Yeah, so we need a lot of stuff. Fortunately, I know how to get that stuff. Kinda, sorta. So, for starters, we need to be able to get to the nether. But my nether portal is all the way down there, somewhere down here. So, I'm gonna go get more obsidian to make a new nether portal, and we are going to build it right here. And there's the portal. I just went over to a ruined portal that was over there and, you know, took some obsidian and then lit this one. I also took the liberty to make myself a ender chest, so now I can access all the stuff, all that really good stuff that I had found in the end. So I can now utilize that. Yes. So that's the first order of business. Next order of business, as detailed in the plan, is getting enough stuff to make netherite armor. I want to do that first before anything else because it's going to be the hardest. So, as detailed in the plan, we need 20 netherite scraps, we need 20 gold, and we need 20 smithing upgrades for the netherite armor. Lucky for us, one of those steps is already done. We have this 9 gold. Plus, we have, where is it? This 20 gold, which means we already have enough gold for the netherite. Now, the 2 more tricky parts are finding enough netherite scraps and finding enough smithing upgrades. Smithing upgrades, as you know, are found in bastions, and they can be duplicated. So if we don't find all 20 of them by looting bastions, which we will not be able to do, we can always duplicate them. So that's a little bit tricky, but it shouldn't be too hard. And the other one is finding enough netherite scraps. And for that, I'm not going to be mining through the nether for hours just trying to find that. That's going to take way too long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use these things. This is a bed. Now, for those of you who don't know, there is a Minecraft mechanic where if you place a bed in the end or the nether and try to sleep in it, it will blow up, basically acting as TNT. Now, it's a lot easier to get because all you need is wood and wool. And luckily, if you hadn't noticed, we are in the middle of a plains biome where there are lots of sheep and there's some wood over there. So, that's how we're going to do it. So, as mentioned before, we need lots of wool and wood to make beds. And what do we need to get wool? Well, we need shears and we need a lot of sheep. So, my goal by the end of this little segment here is to have enough beds that they can fill this shulker and fill most of my inventory. And that's how we're going to get all of our ancient debris. So what I started by doing was running around shearing individual sheep, but you know, that took a really long time. So what I decided to do instead was to run around some more and find some more sheep and lead them and go put them into the pen that I had constructed right there, because that would allow me to get wool a lot faster than just going around shearing one at a time. Yeah, fools. I was bored, so I made me a jukebox, because I got a music disc that I need to play. Where's my other side disc? There it is. Alright, we're going to vibe out to some good music while we wait for these sheep to grow up. Get on my bed, bro. You hear me? This ain't your bed. Alright, let's see if these sheep have grown up. Oh! It do be raining. Oh, never mind. It's not anymore. Alright, how many grown up sheep do we have? We've got 4! Okay, so some of them actually grew up. That's good. Glad to see that they went through puberty. Alright, I have got a full inventory of beds, as well as a full shulker box of beds. I'm actually going to swap these two. This black bed's gonna be the first that I place. Now, I should be able to break this with a silk touch pickaxe. If I can't, I'm gonna be very mad. Okay, good. We got it. And into the nether we go. Okay, so I just did a little bit of research, and it turns out that the best Y level for ancient debris should be around Y level 15. So we are going to staircase down to there, and then we're going to start bed bombing for the ancient debris. Alright, we're at level 15, as you can see in the coordinates, and I really hope that I don't blow myself up when I place this first bed. So I really hope that this doesn't completely kill me. Shoot. Come on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, I inputted a chat command, as you can see up in the top corner, so hopefully this will fix Minecraft Education's problem of not being able to blow up beds in the nether. So here we go. I really hope this doesn't kill me. Okay. Yep. That certainly worked. Oh. All right, that worked. And look at that. We got 2 ancient debris right here. Okay, this is actually perfect. This is actually perfect. All right, give me that stuff. Nom 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 nom. Give me that stuff. Give me that ancient debris. Ancient debris. Give me that ancient debris. Okay, so we need 36 of these, which means that we need 34 more of what we just got. That totally didn't happen. There we go. That's the final 2 right there. Right here, this is the last 2 that we need. Boom. Alright, that's the last one. Now we just got to get it back and tuck it in the furnace, and then we can start phase 2 of getting netherite. Alright, so while our ancient debris is smelting up here, I have done some more math. And this is the math that is needed for netherite upgrades, because as you know, you need netherite upgrades to upgrade to netherite armor. We have our 2 options, which is either number 1, go and loot bastions for 9 smithing upgrades, or go and get 28 diamonds. I don't really know which I'm going to do yet. I think what I will do is I will wait for this to finish smelting. And then I'm going to raid at least 1 bastion. And then see, you know, how plentiful they are. And if I can find 1, but I don't know where others are, then I'll probably go mining for diamonds. So I entered the nether and quickly picked a random direction to go in. And then just mined like crazy until I hopefully found a bastion. So I went past the stronghold again, and eventually I did find a bastion. Brutes, as the name implies, are brutes. So we just gotta be extremely cautious about how we go about things and how we go about opening their chests, and how about we rearrange the hotbar so that the blocks are closer. Yeah, so like this is very bad. Very bad. And that's exactly why brutes are very bad, because see, now I just lost all my stuff and I have to go and do that all over again, which I really don't want to do. And I still need at least 1 netherite smithing upgrade before I can start getting the others. So I'll be back when I find another bastion.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I finally found another bastion, and it took me so long. If you look at the numbers in the top corner, I've been looking for a while, and I had to travel a long time. But we found a treasure bastion, and hopefully this place has got some really good loot. It's also going to be, it is also insanely well guarded. So I'm result to yield crossbow, and I'm going to draw every single pig in the area over here and just shoot them dead. And that's exactly what I did. I took my crossbow and I shot every single pig that I could find on that roof until I was sure there was none left. Then what I did was I bridged into the bastion and ran around to all the chests, looting them all until I had looted them all and found what I was looking for. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've gotten all that this bastion has to offer. So I'm gonna be going back to the main base right after I jot down these coordinates. Okay, so I made it back to the base, and now we just gotta do a few more things. So that is, we gotta mine the diamonds for the things necessary. Luckily, we only need 7 more for all the stuff that I need, and then we're good. So all that means that we just need a whole lot of diamonds and some netherrack, which is really easy to get. Okay, well, it's time to craft up the netherite ingots that I need. So we go here, and then I believe it's something like this. Boom. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to savor this. 9 netherite ingots right here, baby. We are rich. Now we just gotta find ways to slam it on the armor, and I need, yeah, 7 more of these. Which means a really long mining trip. And fortunately, I know just how to do it. Okay, so let me explain some things. It's been a bit of a while since I last recorded for this reason. I had planned to not continue this video because I thought that it was going to take way too long, because it is taking way too long. And so I decided to just start doing stuff on my own. However, a few days ago, I was checking a post that I put on my community page of the channel, and I realized that more people wanted me to make this video than people who didn't want me to make this video. So I decided that I was going to start recording again, but there are a few holes So let me just explain them real quick. So what you're looking at right here is the finest piece of modern Minecraft machinery I think I've ever created. And this is, other than the skeleton and the zombie, my creeper farm. So it uses a trident to kill stuff, and it's pretty big. It's got 3 layers. And I've already AFK'd it a little bit. As you can see, there is quite a bit of gunpowder. And I needed that gunpowder to make TNT so I could strip mine. And by strip mine, I mean bore mine. So I've already done that, but I just decided I would show you this first, and then once I fly back to the village, I will show you where I built the bore to get the diamonds to duplicate the armor trims, which I've already done, and I've already made the netherite armor. I just want to show, I haven't enchanted it yet. I haven't gotten the villagers. I just wanted to show you what I did, so that there wouldn't be any confusion. So there's a good view of the creeper farm from afar. It's pretty small, but it works wonders. Okay, so a funny thing happened on the way back to the village. I was flying and all of a sudden I fell. And I couldn't understand why, so I ended up dying and I had to run all the way back here. But when I got back here, I realized why I died. It's because my elytra broke. So luckily I have a spare, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. And right now, I gotta get on back because it's getting kind of late, and I would rather not be stuck out here in the middle of the night. Alright, so I made it back, and now I'm going to show you what I did to get the diamonds to make the netherite, and then I'll show you the netherite just to prove I have it, in case you don't believe me. And then we are going to get to enchanting stuff, and we need a lot of stuff for enchanting. So this little netherrack shack here is the entrance to the mine. So it's a very long way down. I mined all the way down to diamond level, and then I just placed a bunch of TNT and fired a very large borehole down here. And I will now... Oh, Enderman can climb ladders? Anyway, very long, large borehole that spawns mobs because I didn't place any torches. And that's how I got all my diamonds. And the climb back up is really long too.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay, so let me show you the netherite. That's not where it is. That's also not where it is. Here it is. So we've got all the netherite tools and all the netherite armor. The only thing we need to do is slap on some enchantments. I might disenchant these to get better enchants, but right now I'm working on trying to get the right enchantments. And so far it's been quite the hassle. So I'm trying to get mending first because I view that as the best. And this is my little villager spot. As you can see, we do have a librarian, but I don't know where he is because he keeps running off. So I've got to find him. As you can see, our sheep population has been fruitful and multiplied. So if we ever need beds again, or carpets, we know where to go. I am assuming that since I can't find the villager, that he probably lost his job. So, or he died somehow, which is kind of sad. I don't know how there's a blacksmith wherever he went running off to, because I broke the wheel. And what I'm gonna do is I have to make sure that they don't get out at all. So I'm going to commence breaking and placing until one of these doofuses gets the job that I want. Mending! Mending! There it is! Mending! Okay, we got it. We got the mending. It's really expensive, but we got it. Thank you, sir. Okay. That is actually perfect. Somebody got it. Somebody got the job. There we go. There's a Fletcher. Perfect. Hey. Okay, now I need you. Ow. Okay, now I need you, my friend. Yes. I need you to kindly, please, get in the boat. And you have stick trades. Perfect. This guy's already got stick trades. So I'm just going to completely cut down this forest right here.
I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and...
Okay, that's as many sticks as I can get right now. I'll be back once I've gotten enough emeralds. I finally got enough emeralds. It took me a very, very long time. Like, I want to say multiple hours to get enough. I didn't really time it, so that's fun. So now all I need is 11 books. If I do my math, just brief math, I'm going to say that for books, I've got the 11, and then 11 again. So I'm going to go for a stack of books, I think. And I'm pretty sure a book requires... not falling into a trench full of water. But I'm pretty sure a book requires 3 paper and a leather, and 1 paper is... Alright, here's the moment of truth. I have 25 books, and I've got all the emeralds that I need. So hopefully this is enough. And I just need the 11 mending books, and then that's pretty much the most important enchantment. So I believe that out. This guy's my mending villager. Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, channeling, 11. All right, we got 11 mending books. And now, what I'm going to do is, just for the sake of looking cool, I'm going to go slap those on my armor. Ow. I'm going to go slap those on my armor. And put on the netherite set. Oh yeah, we got the full netherite, baby. It's not fully maxed out yet, but depending on how long this goes, I'll probably just skip right to once it's been fully enchanted, because it's going to take a while, and this episode has probably already gone on for long enough. Welcome to Noise, everybody. So off camera, I did a little bit of building, as you can see, and behind me here, I've got a bamboo farm and an XP farm that I've got, and currently the bamboo farm is running, so it's making a whole lot of noise. So let me just turn it off so it's a little bit quieter. So I was thinking that... Oh, did I just break it? I might have just broken it. So I was thinking, you know, I need a good source of wood to trade with the villagers for emeralds. So I thought, I'll just make a wood farm because then I can get sticks really easily. And I've been AFKing for a couple hours and I've gotten this many bamboo planks, which will be a lot of sticks. So that's helpful. And then this XP farm I've been using to mend my armor and all my other things. As you can see, my tools are in perfect condition because I just finished mending them. So I'm going to turn this machine back on. Okay, it's still working. And I'm going to take all... I'm going to empty out my inventory, and then we're going to get back to trying to get enough things. Okay, guys, so I've decided to make an executive decision. I've been recording this video for almost a month. It's taken me that long, and I still haven't really gotten to the place where I want to be. So I've decided that instead of putting the best armor, the best enchantments on armor and tools, I'm just gonna deal with what I can get. So it took me a while, but I did manage to get Aqua Affinity and Protection 4, so I'm gonna put those on my armor now. And then what I'm gonna do is, I do have some trims, so I'm gonna do some experimenting with trims. Yeah, so it's just taken so freaking long, and I'm so freaking tired of recording this video. I love it, and I love recording, but it's just, when it's taken this long to get one video done that's really, in the end, not that important, it does make you really frustrated, and I want to get to building. And, you know, if I keep trying to do this, it's going to take so long. I'm just making the executive decision now. So I'm going to go and slap on the stuff. I'm not going to have any unbreaking just yet, but I am just going to slap Protection 4 on all of the armor. And I believe Aqua Affinity goes with the helmet. Yes. So there you go. That's just what I'm gonna do for now. Some of these tools that I have are pretty good too. So I mean, I don't really need them that much. So I also forgot I have a looting 3 villager. I'll get some stuff from him later. But right now, let's talk trims, and this is going to be the last part of the episode, thank goodness. Let's talk trims. So, I've got some trims. Well, I've got quite a few trims, actually. And also, I've got some things. I've got gold. The one thing that I don't have that I want to use for trims is amethyst. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over to a geode real quick, and I'm going to get some amethyst, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with some amethyst shards. So it wasn't too hard. There was a geode nearby. So right now, I want to do some trim stuff. So those are all the trims that I have. at the moment. So I think that those could probably go pretty well with what I need. So I'm going to take one of these gold blocks real quick. Just one. And I'm going to break it down into gold ingots because my channel colors are purple, black, and yellow. So I've got amethyst and I've got gold. So now all I need to do is figure out which ones are going to go well with the netherite armor. And luckily the netherite armor is already kind of black. So I want to start with a chest piece. So if I put... Sorry, that's an anvil. I need to get my smithing table out, which is back at the villager hall. Okay, here's the boots, legs. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty cool. All right. That's some cool drip. Let me take my shield off. Hold up. Okay, this is some cool drip. This is some cool drip. All right. Well, oh man. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been quite a ride. In the next episode of Delta World, I will start building some really cool stuff, and it's going to be epic and awesome and fun. Stay tuned for more of that. Also, stay tuned for live streams. I'll try to stream at least once a month. And stay tuned for shorts and other videos that I will post as I feel whenever. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. And rock on. Hello, everybody. Delta J here. Listen, I know I don't normally do stuff like this, but as you can see by the stat on the screen, only 4.4% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed at the moment. So if the 95.6% of you who aren't subscribed, who are watching my videos, could please subscribe, that would help me out a lot. Alright, I'm done now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.